There was drama today in a football match between Cape United as well as Dynamos, as the supporters of Cape United broke in a song. Guess what they were singing? They were singing that Chivayo as well as Scott Sakupwanya, Wicknell Chivayo and Scott Sakupwanya, they are criminals. They have actually come up with a song that they sang and paraded today while the match was being played. And guess what? Videos were taken of the supporters conveying this message. No matter how Barakashi can portray these two individuals, it appears to Zimbabweans they are known that they are criminals. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. Let me just play a song. It's just a short song of the supporters singing that Chivayo and Witness. So these were actually Cape United supporters singing when the match was actually going on between Cape United as well as also Dynamos Football Club. They broke out into songs and they were not praising Scott Sakupwanya like what Zikanan, I mean, like what actually the Barakashis do. They were not praising Wicknell Chivayo like what Barakashis are doing, but they were depicting them as criminals. It appears the message is being sent to the people of Zimbabwe very, very loud and clear that these are not philanthropists, as we are told by Barakashis. These are not people with a good heart. These are people who are stealing from the people of Zimbabwe. At least the people of Zimbabwe are aware and they are depicting them the way they are through sport, because they cannot actually protest in Zimbabwe. Otherwise, protest under Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa regime, they are prohibited, especially at this crucial moment where Mnangagwa is looking forward to force to the throats of the people of Zimbabwe illegal constitutional amendment bill number 3 of 2026. So this is a clear message to Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa that the people of Zimbabwe realize the role that is being played by Zvikanandas. Of course, you can try so hard by paying the trolls to portray them as philanthropists, to portray them as business personalities. The people of Zimbabwe are aware that individuals such as Scott Sakupwanya, they are criminals and they have destroyed the sport in Zimbabwe. Look at how Highlanders is suffering because of Wicknell Chivayo telling them how they are supposed to actually run their affairs and whom they are supposed to employ as a coach of that football team. Things have not been well there. The team is struggling, and these people can even make false promises. You cannot do anything to them because they have proximity to the men occupying the highest office, and most probably they are taking the instructions, and they have made soccer to be boring and the teams to be to poorly perform because of the capture of some of the teams through their dirty and blood money. There is absolutely no way these teams can strive. We are seeing the teams in Zimbabwe struggling because of accepting the dirty money and not actually doing their means like what they have been doing before these Scott Sakupwanyas and Wicknell Chivayos started to taint football club. So a message is clear. Wignell Chivayo as well as also Scott Sakupwanya, they are thieves. This is how they have been characterized by Caps United supporters as well as also Dynamo supporters, that they are nothing other than thieves masqueraded as business personalities as well as philanthropists. People have questioned as to which businesses does Chivayo have that is giving him the millions that is parading almost on a daily basis. There is absolutely no business that this man is running. He is a tenderpreneur and given tenders without competing for them because he has actually done some rituals to the president, and the president has nothing except to actually twerk. He cannot do anything except to twerk for Chivayo and release as much money as possible. But here is where there is the trick. The people of Zimbabwe understand who they are. No matter they may try with their monies to portray that imagery that they are business personalities. To the people of Zimbabwe, they will always be criminals. Caps United as well as Dynamo supporters properly characterizing these gentlemen. So the people of Zimbabwe in this regard, they know their crisis. They know who is causing their problems. They know who is actually pushing corruption and who are these corrupt cartels. And it appears Blessed Geza revolution through Blessed Geza as well as Knox Chiver, people are following the information that we are actually pushing on social media. They know and they understand who exactly the enemies of the state are. They know who exactly is stealing their funds. They know who exactly are the enemies of their progress, no matter what they may try. I think a big thumbs up to Caps United as well as Dynamo's supporters for sending a clear and loud message. Guess what? It has landed directly to the bedroom of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, that the people knows and see your efforts. No matter how you may try to bribe a few people, but the ordinary people in Zimbabwe are seeing the situation. They understand exactly what is at stake in their land, that Zwikanandas have captured Zimbabwe, and Zwikanandas are nothing else but criminals who are actually defrauding the nation of Zimbabwe. And that is why it is easier for them to, they have even concocted a song to send a clear message. You know, sport is used to do so. Sport sometimes depict and reflect. You go and watch a match between Highlanders and the Dynamos. You will see that they are deep-rooted tribal and ethnic problems in Zimbabwe through Highlanders versus Dynamos match, which have not been solved by very selfish politicians. And today, listening to the supporters of Caps versus Dynamos, you can tell that there is a serious political crisis in Zimbabwe where a few group of people have captured the state and they are siphoning resources at the expense of the majority of the people of Zimbabwe. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Okanqunu Mthamane is signing off. Let me love